Morning student. Today we are going to start last topic in this chapter, that is internal structure of dicot lip and internal structure of monocot lip. So first we see first point, that is internal structure of dicot lip. The transverse section of dicot lip shows dorsifrontal or bilateral structure. The internal structure is differentiated into epidermis on upper and lower surface, and in the center mesophyll and vascular tissues are present. So when we are studying the internal organization of this dicot lip, in it first we see first point, that is the epidermis. The lip is covered on both surfaces by a single layer epidermis. Cuticle is present on both sides of the epidermis. Stomata are observed on both the surfaces, but they are numerous on the lower epidermis. The guard cells consist of chloroplast, which helps in closing and opening of stomata. If the stomata are present only on the lower epidermis, then lip is said to be hypostomatic. Whereas when stomata are present on the upper epidermis, the lip is known as epistomatic. Unicellular or multicellular trichomes are present. The epidermis checks excessive transpiration due to the presence of the epidermis shows presence of epidermis. Unicellular or multicellular trichomes are present. The epidermis checks excessive transpiration due to the cuticle. Stomata are helpful for exchange of gases between the plants and the atmosphere. The transpiration also takes place through stomatal pores, which helps in maintaining the temperature of the plant body. The epidermis also prevents the entrance of pathogens into the interior of the lip. Then second point, that is the mesophyll tissues. It is the chlorophyllous tissue that lies between the upper and lower epidermis. It is differentiated into two types of tissues, palisade tissues and spongy tissues. The palisade tissues are usually elongated, compactly arranged in single or more columnar layers. These are usually arranged below the upper epidermis, but sometimes it may be arranged below the lower epidermis. Example, that is the eucalyptus. Okay. Then here both the surfaces of the lip are equally illuminated. The leaves which receives more sunlight develop more compact palisade parenchyma in comparison to the leaves which develops in shady places. They are helpful in the photosynthesis. A region below the lower epidermis is occupied by the spongy parenchyma. Usually they are composed of loosely arranged, irregular and thin-walled chlorophyllous cells. Due to presence of large air spaces, they are helpful in the exchange of gases between the cells and the atmosphere. They are photosynthetic in function. They are also concerned with the storage of food material. The next point, that is the vascular bundles. These are vascular tissues which constitute the conducting tissues systems in the midrib of the lip. The xylem always lies towards the upper surface and phloem towards the lower surface. Xylem conducts water, raw material, and also give mechanical supports to the lip. The phloem serves for the translocation of prepared food material from the mesophyll of the lip. The vascular bundles of the lip is surrounded by parenchymatous bundle sheath. It has direct contact with the conducting cells of the vascular bundles. Then next point, that is internal structure of monocot lip. In transverse section of monocot lip shows isobilateral structure. Monocot leaves are mostly erect and more or less both the surface usually receive direct and equal amount of the light. It is differentiated into epidermis, mesophyll tissues, and vascular bundles. So first we see that is epidermis. It is the outermost protective layer found on both the upper and lower surface of the lip. The epidermal layers are uniseriate. The epidermal cells are more or less oval and compactly arranged. The outer wall of the epidermal cell is cuticularized. The upper epidermis consists of bulliform cells. They are hygroscopic and cause rolling of lamina. Stomata are present on both the epidermal cells. Then second point, that is mesophyll. As monocot lip is isobilateral, mesophyll is not differentiated into pellucid and spongy tissues. The spongy tissues are isodimetric. Chlorophyllous cells, large intercellular spaces are present among the cells. Mesophyll performs the function of gaseous exchange and photosynthesis. Then third point, that is vascular bundles. The vascular bundles are closed. Each bundle is surrounded by parenchymatous bundle sheath. Xylem lies towards the upper epidermis while phloem lies towards the lower epidermis. The sclerenchyma cells are found to be scattered in patches on both the ends of large vascular bundles. They provide mechanical supports to the lip lamina. It conducts the food material, water, and organic substances, etc. So, okay, thank you.